Alright, welcome back to Old World. This is episode 3 of our Babylonia campaign. And I've been a few days since I recorded, but I've had 3 and 4 episode 3 and 4 recorded. Then my computer decided to take a dump. My first real computer failure in my lifetime, so I spent a couple of days trying to get it fixed. And I finally got it fixed, but I ended up having to fix basically wipe one of my drives that had a couple of raw videos on it. So here we are. So I did have saved at the end of every episode, which is I'm thankful for that we're on the Steam cloud, so I was able to move right along, and we're going to get right back into it. I don't even really remember the moves I made in that episode anyway, so we're going to, I guess, if I made a mistake, I get to retroactively fix that mistake. Alright, so let's get into it here. Let's get started. We have a settler that we were going to do in one turn. The 4 cities ambition is halfway done. That we'll be having done here very shortly. Probably by the end of this episode, I'd hope. Alright, let's end our turn and keep on going. We're on turn 14. We can go ahead and do our next thing. Do divination. We have a settler, and it's recommending our next city site be over here. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Or well, we'll do it next turn. We gotta move over there first. I think I'll be able to kill these guys. We'll see. That's where I want my 4th city to be. It's in the Apennine mountain range, which I really want for myself. Alright, so let's move you. Move you onto the thing. You can harvest the gems. A gruff chieftain arrives from the Vandals. She demands that we offer tribute to suffer a brutal, extended conflict from with her people. You are advised to submit without further delay. For if I bring my army into your land, I will destroy your farms. Yeah. I don't want no trouble right now. Because I don't have much of a military. If you don't know that. Let's build a treasury in our 2nd city. Or no, that's our main city. I somehow never built the treasury up there. Wow. We got another specialist unit. We can do a quarry here to get extra stone and get out of the red in that. So we're going to do that. Duke Marduk Nahin Ahi has shown a remarkable aptitude with mathematics and geometry, rapidly mastering the basics. During visits to the court, Marduk Nahin Ahi asked for advice on the best path to apply these studies. What guidance shall we provide? We can become an engineer, we can become a carpenter, or we can become well-rounded. I think well-rounded is a good thing. Skipped family seat plus 2 discontent per year. Let's see. A new court merchant, Cashtiliash, has joined the court. His keen attention to economic affairs will help Babylonia prosper. you're idle. We're going to go ahead and start you off with building a worker. Would move you. I think we'll be able to take them out. Yep, we'll be able to take them out. Good. Now let's come back to our main city and we have to come back to our main city and get healed, but that's fine because we got to take those barbarians out anyway. I am glad for something that it's not like Civ where barbarians are freaking everywhere. There's a few here and there, but they're not just crazy everywhere. On a recent visit to the Academy of Politics, you attended a debate in which your son participates. His skill is tremendous and you have heard nothing but praise. I think a judge would be really good for him, quite honestly, so we're going to do that. I don't want a full-on politician yet, so I think judge is a good middle ground. Alright, so worker is waiting on something to do. Build another quarry. This city site is now ours. Thank you. We got a militia now. So I'll kind of move around our territory. Next unit. Let's go ahead and move our scout around a little bit. Another Vandals thing. They'll have another unit in 2 years. Crap. Sipbar needs a new thing. I think that new thing is going to be our 4th settler. Zoroastrianism founded in Gaza. Build ourselves a nice little thing there. Probably going to need to build a lumber mill. We don't have that researched yet. So we want to do that, but we'll get there. Treasury 1, Settler 6, Worker 3. Go check out down here, because there's a city site down here that might be worth our while. Can't heal yet. Someone's, I guess that's an Egyptian city, yeah. Seshesh. Unexpected personal connections have opened up direct channels to the leaders of Egypt or Assyria. The court seeks to improve relations with both nations, but we should proceed with caution. Egypt first and Assyria. I don't want Egypt on my doorstep trying to kill me. One day in court, a confident young man approaches, dropping to one knee before you. It is I, Duke. My Duke, I have returned from my political studies. A small boy changed my child to an educated nobleman. I'm going to do a nice little heal of you every turn until you're healed. Stuck behind a mountain range. Alright, Babylon has done. Do an apprentice officer. You know what? Let's do one. I've never done one of those, so let's use one of those. Right, next unit. Looking at the bottom of the map, we haven't really looked down here much besides Syria, which has been found just by diplomacy. A keen student of plants and animals, Duke Marduk is a naturalist of some fame. Sipars need to reach a new culture level. Higher levels of culture unlock additional improvements and wonders for your city. Each new level will also trigger a positive culture event for the city. Today, a group of laborers decides to join your workforce, granting you a new worker. Your family line has a new heir, Duchess Sakiti. Training strong heirs will be vital for the survival of your nation, as once your current ruler is gone, someone will need to take the reign. Once your heirs grown up a bit, you'll be able to choose an educational path to guide them into the role you need them to fulfill. The first 4 heirs in the succession are members of your court, and ratings will affect their global yields. For example, an heir with high wisdom will increase your science. Influence missions give you the chance to improve another character's opinion of your leader at the cost of a few orders and some money. That may also lead to follow-up events. You can conduct an influence mission by clicking the influence button in the action panel on the left, while a character other than your leader is selected. You may influence members of any nation, not just your own. An Assyrian military officer and his squad of soldiers march into court, causing great alarm. We have too much gold to know what to do with, so Babylon treasury overflows with gold. The city's leaders call for immediate funding of key projects. Bring more stone from the quarries. Obviously, we need that. So we can build shrines. So I think we're going to do the Shrine of Nabu. So we can get kind of through the tech tree faster. Slightly. It's only 1 science, but it is something. Even other workers. Let's build the Shrine of Marduk. Do a nice little heal of you. Almost out of things there. Orders. Now that Sipar has reached the developing culture level, various options for hurrying production in the city have become available. So that's easy enough to understand. I won't read through all of that. Uruk. What do you want us to build? We're on a worker screen. Okay. The Shrine of Ereshkigal. Build a mine there. Next unit. Heal. Next unit. Messengers from the nation of Greece greet our scouts, inviting them to an informal gathering. These agents of the Greek court appear pleased to make contact with us, and they encourage warm relations. You know, I really want Greece to like me. Because Greece is a very big civilization in history, so I'd like to have them on our side. Let's build our first caravan. Right, in here. You are now known as Nebuchadnezzar the Able. Babylonian paganism founded in Sippar. The influence mission of King Nebuchadnezzar the Able has led to an event. Reports indicate that someone in your court has been sharing information with the Egyptians, and Queen Hatshepsut, the brilliant of Egypt, has been heard boasting about how she's eager to put the Babylonian technology to use. Following the trail, your agents discovered that the breakthrough came from a message from Duke Marduk to a distant relative in the foreign nation. Your guards intercept a subsequent message in which Marduk is asking the relative to hide any involvement, confirming the suspicion. Brought before you in tears, Marduk professes innocence, claiming that the first message was a thoughtless mistake. One mistake. That's it. Let's do aristocracy. Let's build nets. Alright. Next unit. Heal you up. Paganism. Pagan religions are founded by building your first shrine, and they spread by building more shrines. They have no disciples, theologies, or access to special religious improvement, but improving the religion's opinion will reduce discontent in cities with the religion. Paganism can be adopted as a state religion if you enact defined rule. And I think that's where I'm going to wrap up this episode, because that's where I do know in my saves, because it's saved after every episode, that this is where I saved last time. So we're going to go and wrap it up here. For a long time, the Chaldean family has expected to marry one of their sons, the Duke Marduk, but more recently, a rich merchant has offered large incentives to marry one of his children to him instead. Let's do Limasani, because that has just better things anyway. Alright, so our next ambition can be chosen. We're already through 6 of those. So let's do the 6 urban improvements. And now, let's end the episode. So I'm going to end it here. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, favorite, turn on notifications, and I'll see you next time.